Okay, we're back with another movie from the Slasher Classics collection. This is House on Sorority Row, a movie that I actually seen the remake of first, and I enjoyed that movie. It was fun for what it was, nothing spectacular, and finding this was out in this collection that I really like, I wanted to throw it on and see what it was kind of like. And I found a movie that was really kind of fun and enjoyable. It is, or the basic premise is, it's the end of the year for this sorority. They are going to have a party. Normally they have to get out of the sorority house around about the 17th, but they're going to stay on a couple of days to have the party in the house. They have this house mother that's rather stern and strict and wants them out on the 17th, doesn't want them to have this party. It comes across as somebody that's always trying to just almost get rid of them for some reason or another. And she kind of upsets one of the girls while she's in a predicament, so we say, and she kind of scares the guy off and kind of ruins the mood, and she deems that she's going to get vengeance on her. So they play a prank on this woman and it goes awry and the woman ends up dead the day of the party, and they have guests coming over pretty soon. So they have the added quality in this slasher movie of having this dead body kicking around the grounds of this sorority house. They don't know that somebody's after them until it's later on in the movie. We know that there is somebody who is watching them, somebody who has seen what has happened, or it could be the old woman as well. We're never really shown. As always, it's played as a mystery in these kind of things, and you're left guessing as to what or how it's all going to play out. I liked all the kind of characters of the female girls. They were all quite interesting to watch. You get the kind of bitchy one, this kind of heroine one that wants to do the right thing, others that just want to forget about it. You get a little bit of character work, and even a little bit feels like a lot in these kind of movies. The best thing about it though was the mystery. It played with the party, with the girls having the body in certain situations and almost being caught, transporting it from place to place before it just vanishes, and then the girls start to disappear, gruesome deaths. And the deaths aren't overly gory or on camera. Some of them are pulled off screen and murdered, and you just kind of see the bodies as aftermath, and that's kind of fine, because what it lacks for in the kind of gore and the blood and guts, it makes up for in the storytelling, in the way that it layers its story. When we get to the end, I was a little bit worried they were going to get a giallo effect. You know, that way where they just whip out a character out of nowhere, and this is the colour, this is the person who's been behind it all, you didn't know anything about them. Ta-da. But no, what they do is they give you a really good rational story as to why this woman wanted them out of the house, what effects that has had on her life, and why the things that have happened. Obviously, I can't tell you because I'm hoping you're going to go and check out this movie yourself, but it was really fun. This is one of these slasher movies that I had heard of, I'd never checked out until now, and I feel as if say there at the start, came out in 1983 when all these horror movies were starting to come out, and it feels as if it's got a lot of tropes in it, but this was at the start of this slasher craze, so it's probably one that got in there right at the beginning, so you can kind of forgive it for having lots of those tropes, but even then it kind of circumvents them little bits here and there by kind of twisting them ever so much to make them feel a little bit fresh. Even now it's still fun. It's easy to see why they kind of made a remake of this, because it's a fairly solid story and it's something that they could quite easily have rebooted into the timeline or when they did, and that's probably why they did do it. I liked this movie. It felt like a low budget movie because they don't have a lot of effects of that, but what they do have is a really interesting storyline, some tense and fun moments as they are transporting this body around the grounds of the house and almost being caught by police, by frat guys, whatever. The sort of ramping tension on these girls as they kind of realise that something is awry here. And you've all the red herrings of, is it this person, is it that person, is it this person? It's layered. It's as much as a slasher movie can be layered, this is that. I had a great deal of fun with this movie. It is one that I will go back to again because I found it very entertaining. And yeah, another fantastic disc again. If you haven't seen this, this is one I can wholeheartedly recommend. If you're into the slasher genre, I would love to get some really good recommendations on this. Really, if you could just help me out, just drop in the name of some like wacky ones that may not have the sort of mainstream legs that the other movies had. You know, ones that could have faded into obscurity, but hopefully some of these labels are really bringing them to the forefront now. Let me know in the comment box your thoughts on this movie and some recommendations. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you next time on Man vs. Film.